Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 11, 13th round of this season. And it is here at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza in Monza, Italy. What a venue this is, the Temple of Speed, the home of Ferrari. I am STB Maldi here, and no one's with me in the comment box this evening because, well, the commentators that normally commentate are not here, unfortunately, and Jack Hopwood has had an issue with the game's update, which has recently been put on to improve some multiplayer aspects of the game. So I'm here on my own with no one to support me, but here we are in Italy, and what a venue, what an amazing venue this is. We've got a lot of straights, a lot of chicanes, a lot of corners. It is going to be a very interesting Grand Prix. The gap at the top of the championship is 18 points. We've got Eric Stander and Fusion. Fusion and Eric Stander had quite a controversial incident at the top of Eau Rouge last time out at Spa. So it'll be really interesting to see what can happen there as Fusion lets through some drivers we're going to go on to their qualifying lap now. So yeah, we're going to have a look at Eric Stander, who's one of the top contenders. But yeah, quite a controversial incident in Spa. You know, a lot of obviously the race was rain hit, and it was very. I'm getting the word now. The rain was the rain definitely caused a lot of effects on drivers. A lot of drivers crashed out. A lot of drivers were affected by the weather. You know, that was there in Spa, and really it's the sign that, you know, it's decent that the winner was Total Pure, but it wasn't very good. There was only 6 people finished the race. But here we are in Italy. You know, we've come so far in the season, and Eddie Perondi as well is going to be hoping for a good result in Monza, because he's really struggling at the moment for, you know, those points, because it's not really been the best of starts to the season in as BO1 Button, quite a big incident there. Oh, that's a very bizarre how he's crashed right there, but we have got Focus Quick now on the lap as Dan Gaming 101 goes second and then gets hit by 0.6 exactly there by Toxic X Fusion. So that is very interesting to see there from the Renault, and yeah, it's just really interesting in qualifying. You know, there's not really much to say about this qualifying session, because we've got 3 very fast drivers, 3 of the fastest drivers on Xbox: Fusion, Eric Stander and Eddie Perondi. And yeah, it's just incredible, absolutely incredible to see this guy right here as well, Total Pure. He surprised everyone at the Belgian Grand Prix to get that victory, and he's on fire. He's been on fire in practice sessions, in his preparation for this Grand Prix. He has just been phenomenal for the whole of this season, you know, being so consistent, really turning up to the races, you know, really doing a great job, and, you know, being that sort of driver which perhaps, you know, maybe the next season, if there's a next season on this game, or perhaps F1 2018, he could well be one of those people who, you know, who could get a good car maybe next season that he likes. He could definitely challenge the championship, but we're going to have to see. He's looking very hot property at the moment. Vision in sector 3, I don't know what's going on here, but and have a look at Eric Stander now, who's currently on his lap. He's done a 121 point, he's done 121 dead, so he's 2 temps now. Very, very close between the top 4, all spaced out by 0.281 of a second. This is really interesting. Really, really interesting to see that Eric Stander, you know, he hasn't really had much luck in the last few races. You know, Hungary didn't really go well at his home race. Belgium, of course, he crashed. He's made a mistake and missed out, so he's backed out of it. But yeah, like he hasn't had the last few races. Hasn't had, you know, a good start. He had a great start to the season. At the start when Fusion wasn't able to compete in some of the races, and of course Eddie Prondi had that internet connection issue at the start of the season around the Australia, China, Bahrain marks. That was really good. I'm just gonna see what's happening in the STB chat. Having a bit of banter about girls having fun or something, so that's pretty exciting, if I don't say so myself. And yeah, it's just really, really good. I think that Danny goes into pit lane there. But yeah, I think that there's a good community in STB at the moment as well. There's a lot of drivers that do get on. And yeah, every single driver is in the pits. So that's pretty interesting as well. Let's have a look at the race director here. So yeah, Absolute Lol is there as well, retired. So yeah, Absolute Lol, he's still finding his feet, really, in the league. You know, he's still, you know, he's doing little baby steps at the moment. So he's doing okay, but he's not doing the best that he could be doing. So hopefully maybe in the race he could avoid some collisions and really, you know, go and get and really jump up and you know, try and get some points, because you really just need it. He's only on 2 at the moment. He's had, you know, poor show in Hungary, poor show in Belgium. So here in Italy he can really do a good job. We've got 4 minutes left of the session, and we have got STB Matty in the party right now for a little interview. Matty, if you'd like to include your audio, if you've been watching the stream, checking that the audio and the quality's okay. Is it all good on your end?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, okay. So if you'd like to include your audio, we're just going to give you a quick interview. We've only got 13 drivers. It's going to be, as I said, it's going to be a quick interview due to you coming onto the track and you need to set your lap. So there's 13 drivers at the moment in this qualifying session, in the actual session itself, and you've done quite a lot of preparation so far for this event. What's your expectations ahead of this race, and can you maybe give me a little insight on what's to come about the weather in the race?
Well, I don't think there'll be much, to be honest. I mean, damn it, how to do that?
There's a little...
Realistically, yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, it's all about really slipstream, to be honest. I mean, one stop is going to be here, but preparation is key for in Monza, as there's a lot of difficult braking zones and some really difficult corners to nail, especially that second chicane. But it's all about getting nailed on those braking zones really and getting the exits. So I mean, even slow drivers will be able to keep up with the fast drivers, as you can rely on slipstream, but it will be hopefully a bit more competitive this race.
Hopefully, yeah. Any quick hints on the weather for the race, or do you want me to surprise?
Well, it's dry for this qualifying, as you can see, but there is going to be rain. It is going to be rain for the first few minutes of the race.
Interesting, but anyway, Matt, I'll leave you to do your lap. And Eddie Perondi there goes P1 with a 1:20.3, very decent lap time actually there. And it goes P10 instead of Fusion, so Fusion's definitely going to be looking at his opportunity here. And it was really cool just there. Fusion there, 0.017 with Perondi. Perondi got a little bit held up as running the first sector on his lap now. So Eddie Perondi right here goes a tenth quicker, so he's going even quicker on his lap time. He's flying. He's one of the quickest guys here on the Xbox One platform, if not the quickest guy. An out-and-out pace, along with, like, you know, Flying Finn, Kira Limitless, you know, people like that. So really, really quick at the moment. So yeah, Eddie Perondi, look at his. But Fusion, great lap there from him. But yeah, as I said, it was really good, you know, getting the insights from Matt there. very committed driver himself, and he definitely puts the work in week out. Eddie Prondi then down the straight, and he's looking very quick on his lap. He's using all the track. He's definitely got the preparation from this race. He needs the victory if he wants to get some sort of great result. Is it going to be a 1:19? Yes, it is. A 1:19.8 for Eduardo Perondi, Eddie Perondi, and that is an incredible qualifying session. He takes that 100 metre ball. That can't be out as he retired before doing so. That is an incredible lap time, half a second quicker than his rival Toxic Exclusion. He's definitely showing that in this part of the season he is one to look out for. Eric Stander then on the back of DJ Danny right here, so he's not having a good time with this Red Bull, and he's getting held up quite a lot by DJ Danny right now, but of course he's getting that slipstream that he needs. Yeah, this is Danny on a lap. Danny is on a lap right now, so yeah, but is it impeding? You know, he's definitely impeding on his lap right here. Danny not helping, but Eric Stander, this is actually helping Eric Stander right here. Yes, he's getting the dirt, yeah, but he's definitely getting that slipstream, and no, it wasn't helping him, sorry. So yeah, he's had to back out of his lap, and P4 for the Hungarian. So yeah, that is not what he needs, as we got Dan gaining now, 1:01911, and he's got it on the green, and he's lost his tyre, he span it on the green curb, the danger curb, as I like to call it, you know, very slidey. I don't really know why you spin off that curb, to be fair, but yeah, that is, I would say, quite naff from Dan Gaming, 1:01911, and yeah, that is an incredible lap time by Eddie Perondi, half a second faster. What a lap! What a lap! Like, he's showing, you know, that he is one to look out for. He's one that will never ever give up. You know, he's had so much, you know, disconnections this season. He's had so much, you know, bad luck. But Italy, he said, that's one of his best circuits. He's training in various other leagues that he's been in as well. That Monza is such a good track for him. And honestly, Eddie Perondi, he is just amazing. We've got 7 races, or 7, 8, something like that. One of the two. We've got 7 or 8 races in this season to go. And it's amazing. It is absolutely incredible how Eddie Perondi can keep on getting these lap times. He's showing, you know, that he's not in the race, not necessarily because Fusion, Petey's very good in the race as well. So Petey's definitely showing himself. But this is the qualifying classification for the Italian Grand Prix. First is Eddie Perondi, second is Toxic X Fusion, third is TRPT, fourth is Eric Stander. He needs to have a better race if he's to keep in the hunt for the championship. Fifth is STB Verstappen, 33. Sixth is Total Pure. Seventh is STB Matty with a 5-place grid penalty. He's down to 12. Eighth is Dan Gaming. He will go up. The race will also go up as well. Ninth is Focus Creek GTA. 10th is DJ Danny. 11th is Dennis VKK. 12th is Absolute Lol. And 13th is BOR Button, who is ECR Shadow for this race. So he's changed accounts. So here we are then at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza here in Italy. It is an incredible venue, an incredible circuit, a lot of history. And it is raining. As Matt said, it's going to rain for the first bit of the race. We've seen this in Belgium. The rain definitely affected things and drivers' capabilities of actually, you know, driving and not crashing. So it's going to be very interesting to see what can happen here in Italy. And look at these fans. Masters have done a great job. There's one thing they've done realistically, it's the amount of fans that actually come to the Italian Grand Prix. They've definitely done that. So then, Here we are in Italy. It's an incredible venue, as I said before, and Eddie Perondi has shown himself in the race, in qualifying, sorry. But can he show himself here in the race? Here we go then. It is 5 red lights, and they are out, and away they go now. And it is going to be a very, and Eric Stander, sorry, it's going to be a very long race for these 13 drivers. And now down in turn number 1 now we've got the Toro Rosso and Fotis Green. It's going to go at the inside, and it's all Contina effect now as they come through the second corner. Dan Game has had a great start. This is a very clean first cover de Rapidilla there, and coming through this corner now, absolutely incredible. And we've got the slipstream, and now we've got side by side, we've got PT and STB for Verstappen 33 now. Verstappen's had a great qualifying, and Fusion's going to try and get up the back of Eddie Perondi. Definitely struggling in these conditions. Got a little bit of contact at the back here. We've got 4 drivers. We've got Fotis Creek and Absoluto. Absoluto's hit the back. Absoluto's hit. And it's DJ Compiro Bradford. Different from that number 1, and Total Pure was struggling with the lad from Dan Gaming. They are from neighbouring countries, Sweden and Finland. So you think the internet would be a little bit better than it is between Fusion and Eddie Perondi normally. Third place is STB 33. He's definitely shown his pace at the back of the Renault, and you know, Fusion leading the championship at the moment. And Eric Stander, I didn't think about him, and Fotis Greek's gone off the circuit. Now, Absoluto's going to try and get the overtake done on Fotis Greek. Matty's down to 12th. Matty does not have good starts to the race, does he? He definitely struggles to get out of turn 1 or get out of lap 1, you know, cleanly, because it's not worked here in Italy. STB for Verstappen 33 now. We've got Dennis on the back of Dan Gaming now. So can he try and get the overtake done? He's going to try and maybe outbrake him in the braking zone. No, Dan Gaming's done a great little late break up and move there up in the turn number 1. And we've got Eric Stander Span. Eric Stander, this is for the World Championship right now. Eric Stander Span out of turn 1. This is for the championship. This is for the championship. He's down in P12. Fusion must be loving this right now. Eric Stander not having a good race here in Italy, and STB Verstappen is absolutely Fusion, and definitely losing a bit of space in his 30 air. Pace, sorry. Well, it's exciting. DJ Danny in P13, he's in the pit lane, so he's had a dismal start to this Italian Grand Prix. TRPT now definitely showing all of the time, every single race, that he is definitely on for that, you know, that podium glory that everyone went for when they were in the league on Formula 1 or any racing game for that matter. Total Pure then, not really in the position that he was in Belgium. He's in P7 right now, so he's you know, he's back to his usual position. And Fotis Greek! Oh, and someone span, I think. Someone span. Have they not? Yes. Oh, sorry, yes. Fotis Greek. Jesus is down in flames here in Italy. Fotis Greek. I don't even know what happened. I just seen the car spin, and then there you have it. Just banged out of the session right there, out of the race. Is Fotis Greek. Fotis Greek not. Same with Absoluto, you know, those two drivers not really showing the pace here, but STB Matty finally gonna get some coverage on STB. But STB Matty now and Eric Stander, we're going to jump in a bit of broadcast mode, because it's quite good in this mode actually. And Eric Stander, Matt's not going to fight for it, and P10 for Eric Stander. So yeah, and DJ Danny. And that is a dismal, sorry DJ Danny, not good, but that is a dismal corner there from STB Verstappen 33. And now TRP is going to be right on his chuff now, and it looks like Eddie Perondi has absolutely gone, but Fusion is loving this at the moment. He needs to get, you know, some sort of points over Eric Stander. He's going to be missing a few races later on in the season, so it's crucial for him to keep as many points in this race as possible. But STB Verstappen 33 is absolutely flying. So is TRP though, and he's going to be right on the back. And Fusion's made a mistake coming out of Ascari. Fusion made a mistake coming out of Ascari now. So now it's going to be STB Verstappen 33 now on the back of Toxic X Fusion now as we come through I can't say it. Bolica. Sorted, we're going to call it Bolica for the rest of the race. Fusion then going to be attacked by Verstappen and attacked by PT. It's going to be a three-way fight now as they approach down in the turn number 1. It's going to be STB Verstappen 33. Can he get a move on the Fusion is definitely going to defend this hard as they go into turn number 1. Now we've got Edu Perondi 3.5 seconds ahead of this. So he's absolutely flying, and looks like there's a bit of, oh yeah. Oh, and Dan Gaming's off the circuit. He's got a 5-second time penalty corner cut in. We've also got a bit of action here between BOR Button and Eric Stander at the back here. Can help Stander get the better exit. Oh, and oh, I've seen that. That was very close. I know that we should really looking at the gap between PB Verstappen here and all this, but it is going off in this midfield right now. We have got Eric Stander on the inside of Button. Can he do it? And Photos Creek's left the session. That's unlucky for him. But there you have it. What a start to this Spanish Grand Prix. It is fire. Whew. Fusion then in P number 2. He's struggling. He does look like he's struggling. He did say pre-race that he doesn't like Monza. So, yeah. There'll be something to see here. But TRPT now on the back of STB. Verstappen 33. Can he get the overtake done around the outside of Volica? No, he cannot. But is he going to try? No, he can't. So here we go then. On the back, we've got a bit of change positions here. Matt and Button. He paused it. There might have been some controller connection issues. But yeah, very, very interesting at the moment. This could help Dennis as well. Really, this could really help Dennis. Perhaps Total Pure as well to get up here, because these 3 drivers, you know, in the dirt, yeah, is very costly. Very costly. Being, you know, the dirty air, you know, you can't really do anything really, to be honest. You can't. It's just very difficult to overtake when you're in the dirty air of the driver, and these wet conditions, they do prove to be very good conditions for action here in Monza, and any other track really. You know, Belgium definitely had a lot of action in that race. So then we have got 12 to drive in this race. It's very good that Guido Danny has still continued, not doing what normally people do in PT. Oh, that is so unlucky for TRPT right there. Total Pure's had a good Ascari, and PT. Oh, that is so unlucky for him, and then it's now going to be 4. But now that has definitely helped Verstappen with his quest to catch up to Fusion. You know, Fusion has definitely got his pace back up, so he's definitely going to be on the back very shortly. On the back. No, Fusion is definitely going to be, you know, fighting hard later in the race. Guido Danny is going to have a bit of an awkward situation. He tries to get out of the way of these front running cars, and he's going to join ahead of this Albert of Total Pure, and there's going to be a bit of investigation right there for getting in the way. But Pete now, the back of Dennis. Verstappen looks like he's lost the pace now to Fusion, so that's not very good. But absolutely, oh, he's having a decent race. He's in P7 right now, so he's doing pretty good. Not gonna lie, you know, doing pretty decent here in Italy. And yeah, this has been a very interesting Grand Prix. Looks like the track is drying up, so drivers, it looks like they're going to be, you know, thinking about when to pit, what's going to be the best tyres to go on. Is it going to be softs, mediums, supers? You know, anything can go through a driver's mind at this point in the Grand Prix when it's these sort of conditions. And, you know, it would have been great for myself to experience this, but I'm here back in the com box. And yeah, maybe Perondi, very quick. Fusion is as well, so Fusion definitely picking up that pace that he needs. He needs to pick up the pace. And so does Eric Stander. Getting P9 right now, so he needs to try his best to get up the positions as quickly as possible. Doesn't want to lose too many points to Fusion. So then, Dennis VKK. Here we go. TRPC is going to move to the inside. Is he going to do it? Is Pete going to do it? No, he's not. He's going to try and back out. But is he going to have a good chicane now to try and really get on the back? Yes, he is. This is looking like no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry, it is. This is an incredible race right now for these two drivers. Dennis, very surprised with his performance so far. We could maybe be getting a little interview. Perhaps if he can try and keep PT behind and having a battle with Verstappen, maybe. You never know. Dennis, VKK then. With the advantage. And yeah, looking like the overtakes are not coming thick and fast here in Monza as you'd expect with all these straights. And Dan Gaming there got a bit of damage to his wing and Fusion here. Let's see what tyres he's going to go on, as well as looking at the PT and Dennis fight. That's not really going to be happening. Fusion is going to be the first guy on slicks. Yes, he is. He's on a set of medium, so he's going to have the extra tread on those tyres. Is that going to prove to be a good call here in Monza? Is he going to jump at Eddie Ferrandi maybe? That'd be a great opportunity for him. A great opportunity for some great battling here in Monza. He's the first guy out. Is it going to really cost him here? We're going to keep an eye on him. But yeah, so this race so far, lap 8 at the moment, it's looking, you know, it's not looking the best of Grand Prix, but it is looking like it's going to be a decent display here for me and all of you viewers watching. It's looking, you know, it's looking decent. It looks like Fusion is struggling. Looks like he's really struggling. Not struggling too much, but you know, it would be better if he stayed on the inters, you'd think, than him driving this way. And yeah, Matty's overtook him, so Fusion's made the wrong mistake, it seems, here in Monza. Is it going to be one of those, another Belgium where people pit, they make mistakes by pitting, and then, you know, it doesn't go well. Anything can happen in Formula 1. It's incredible. Fusion. Eric Stander needs to sort himself out as well if he wants to get some good points over Fusion. You know, Eddie Perondi's in a great position right now. He wins. That's 25 points in the bag right there. So, and Dan Gaming has somehow spun it on the inside wall of Bollica. Well, that's not very good, is it? Was there some sort of collision? Did he have some sort of collision there? I'm not sure. Something for the stewards to investigate, because I have no idea what happened. And it looks like TRPT is definitely losing the pace to Dennis right now. Losing the speed, losing the gap. Because Total Pure is coming right with PT right now. So, yeah. Total Pure. One of those drivers that you just love. Had that incredible battle with the track in as BOR button again showing, just like Fusion, that those slick tyres are not something you want to be going. And Dan Gaming as well, he's on the slick, so this is very weird conditions here in Italy. Very weird. Very weird. There's Dennis going into the pit lane now. And Dennis, oh, what's happening to him? He's just stopped. Oh, God, what's happening here? He's just stopped. He just stopped. Whoa. Okay, well, that's a bit weird from him. And absolute goal now. Oh, Eric Stander's in the pit. Oh no! We already seen that the slicks are not good to be on. Well, this isn't very good, but Total Pure now, he is sizing up that move on PT. Big and fast. He is getting ready now to pounce on the Force India drive. Is he going to get, you know, maybe another podium? in 2 races. That would be absolutely incredible. As there is another collision with BOR Button. So he's someone for the... Oh, and he's nearly took out Eddie Perondi there. As he enters the track and... BOR Button. Not having the best of racing, really. Oh, and there's a spin out, Dan Gaming. I bet Eddie Perondi's thinking, whoa, what are these drivers doing? Spinning out every corner. Whew. Eddie Perondi then. And Dan Gaming's retired from the race, so he's had enough. You know. Oh no, he's actually destroyed his vehicle. I think that's when he spanned. That's actually really, really unlucky for him. He does deserve some success, does Dan Gaming. He had a lot of preparation for this race. That's really unlucky for him. But DJ Danny... Oh, if you'll excuse me, sorry. DJ Danny up in a P10 now, so he's got 1 point on the board at the moment. And Eric Standers on the back of Dennis. And, yeah, was it the right to go on the slicks when these drivers did? It looks like the track, yes, it's dry, but it looks like one of those Belgian instances again where there's that issue where tyres are, you know, the inters or the slicks work better and you go on the wrong tyres. But Fusion, I don't really know, I haven't really looked at his times here. Let's just have a look at his times compared to Eddie Perondi, because that's who he was battling earlier in the race. So Eddie Perondi at the moment, he's done a 1:33.1, Fusion 1:33.8, so he's actually slower than Eddie Perondi. And Eddie Perondi now at the pit lane, so let's see what time he's going to go on. He's going to go on a set of softs. And there is the Red Bull pit crew as well. So Red Bull are going to put him on a set of mediums. No, sets off, sorry. No, mediums. PT and Total Pure, then it's going to be a battle of the pit crews here. Selba versus Force India. There is a yellow flag in Sector 3. Total Pure is going to set of mediums. Let's just quickly have a look at the detail. Let's see what tyres everyone's on. So it's a mix between mediums and Eddie Perondi. Eddie Perondi is lagged out of the session. We're going to try and get him in as quick as possible. That is not good for him. That's not good for him. Let's try and get him in. He definitely deserves to win this race, you know. Or, you know, at least be in a chance of winning, because he's been absolutely dominant in qualifying on the race. So we'll see what can happen with Eddie Perondi. But we got a new race winner now. Maybe not. With STB Verstappen 33 now in his Red Bull. Also it's Fusion then. He's going to try and get a nice overtake. But there's not really many battles except Eric Stander and Dennis here. So now it's kind of like the conditions now that we were seeing in Belgium, you know. Usually you'd expect Inter to be working in these conditions, but in Belgium, you know, it was clicks with the better tyres, and you know, people went on intermediates, and that really caused an issue. Fusion must be loving me. Yeah, not really many battles going on at the moment. I think BOR Button is going to be out of the race right here. I think he's going to retire. Isn't he, if he does? Oh, and Eddie Perondi's car was pit. Oh. Well, that's not very good for him. It's really unlucky as well, because he's had really bad luck this season with his connection issues and stuff like that. He really has. And if he's to compete next season, he definitely needs to get that sorted. But Eric Stander now, he needs to he's going to try and catch up the best two absolutely. Absolute Low's looking pretty decent at the moment. Oh, STB Verstappen! Look at him! If Verstappen wins this race, I don't know what I'll do. PT then, Total Pure in P4. Still not in, no. Oh, and DJ Danny's got a penalty there, so DJ Danny. Wow. Very interesting. And now Eddie Perondi, he is going to be... He's going to be pushing. He is going to be pushing hard here in Monza. Do our button. I'm going to let Eric Stander through. Oh. Does that mean Eddie Perondi's been... Oh, Eddie Perondi's out. Yeah, Eddie Perondi's destroyed his vehicle. Yeah. Eddie Perondi, he knows that his championship is absolutely... Oh, and Pete's made a mistake. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. So he's lost the position. He's lost the position. He's lost the position to Pete. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. Whoa, what's going on here? It's someone's joined the game, but oh, that was weird. I don't even know what's happening, but that's really lucky to Eddie Perondi. He knows the championship is done for. You know, not worth fighting for anymore. And yeah, really unlucky. Fusion then. Absolute low. He's flying. Eric Stander's coming into this as well. So Eric Stander could cause some issues if he wants to. You know, not crashing issues, but issues with the racing. Is it raining again? It might just be off Fusion's car. But yeah, this has been a very interesting Grand Prix at the moment. Very unlucky for Eddie Perondi. Eddie Perondi, he's not had, you know, a good run of form ever since Bahrain, really. since the lag outs started, you know. Not what he needs, but Total Pure, it actually looks like he thrives in these conditions. He's wet, you know, he's wet to dry or dry to wet, because the same happened in Belgium, you know, with dry to wet. This race has been wet to dry. Changeable conditions, looks like he thrives. He's in P3 mode, as you can see, so Total Pure looking decent. You know, he's been looking decent for the whole of this Grand Prix, really. So, you know, anything could happen here in Italy. We got 9 people in the lobby. Not many people as we did in Belgium. That's okay. But yeah, Total Pure then. And you try and get on the back of Fusion. Taking a lot of speed through these corners as well, so he's definitely, you know, keeping the gap that he needs to Fusion. But he's not really keeping the gap that well as I thought, because now Pete is on the back of the Sauber and Total Pure's just going to let him through. So could maybe Pete and Total Pure here be playing that sort of like, you know, slipstream game or whatever, because I believe that there wasn't actually an overtake done. It's just like swapping positions so that they can battle, because now TRPT is looking, you know, he's looking the quicker guy than Total Pure. Now, it actually looks like Fusion may not be racing next week, so I'm just looking at the positions right here. Eric Stander kind of needs to finish in that top 5, top 4. He just needs to get a move on, but it does look like that Absolute Lol is catching up to this group of 3. Oh God, it really does as well. DJ Danny's in that lap sort of positions as well, so yeah, but now PT is right on the back of Fusion. This is going to cause a great battle right here for the final 10 laps of the race. And this Verstappen win here in Italy, that would be mental. Total Pure winning in Belgium, and I do believe that this would be STB Verstappen's 2nd race win. Eric Stander's retired from the Grand Prix! What's happened there? Eric Stander is out of the Italian Grand Prix. That is mental. Absolutely mental here in Italy. It looks like Fusion's championship is absolutely well and truly sorted now. You know. And I want to know what happened to Eric Stander, because he was running really good in P6. He was looking like he was going to catch up to this group with his pace. I don't really know what happened right there, but yeah. Well, it's definitely sizing up to be a great end to this Italian Grand Prix. The TRPT is definitely on the back now of Fusion. So, you know, if we want a championship going on, we need to have these drivers, you know, really giving Fusion that attack here in Italy. He's the fastest lap, but Peter's got the DRS. He's going to go, maybe go for a little dive. He's going to go for a very late braking manoeuvre though, so that's definitely going to help him. We'll just put the gap back on, and we don't really know why they were not on anyway. They've changed it, I don't know. But yeah, this has been decent. It's not, again, not been the best of races, but it is expected, you know, as you go later on into the season, drivers, you know, they're not very, they're a bit restless at the moment, like as the season goes on, very, sorry, it's very, you know, difficult for drivers to continue to beat me, but, you know, exams are starting as well, so you know it's very different times at the moment in April. But TRPT now on the back of Fusion. He's been on the back of him for quite a few laps now. Let's see if we can try and get the overtake done on the reigning world champion. Here we go, he's going to try it. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. But Fusion's going to defend very hard. This is looking like an incredible battle at the moment. Sizing up to perhaps take up the rest of this Italian Grand Prix. The sun is coming out here in Italy, so it's looking pretty beautiful at the moment as the sun is just coming out of the skies. And oh, he's very aggressive there from Petey on the curb. so good. Excuse me. Yeah, like this is what we want. We want racing like this. We want people to ride like a Fusion. You know, really fighting for what is needed, and that is victory. Something to get the victory then, probably not. You never know. Maybe Pete could go for his victory. So he's absolutely fighting them. He's got it in. You know, he's got it in his back of his mind that the win is possible. So you have to see here. Pete there, slipstream. Here we go. He's got the DRS on Fusion. It's going to be Force India versus Renault. Here we go. Can he do it? We're going a bit of broadcast mode because that's incredible to capture these sort of battles. Nearly slid down in that corner. Pretty confusing. Oh, actually a lot of lag through that section there. These two drivers. PRPC. Really doing well. Let's just have a look at Dennis. Dennis, you know, he early in the race he was up there, but you know he's now up the back. But we have got the battle that we've all been waiting for now here on lap 21. We had it on lap 20. Can it be on lap 21? No, we had it on lap 21, sorry. And now we're going on lap 22. Maybe even sort out my number summaries. DRS then for the Force India. Here we go. Joseph Fusion versus TRPT now as they approach down into the Camellia now. Here we go. Can he do it? No. Yes. Oh, bit squeezed off the circuit there from Fusion. That is. Oh, that was interesting there from Joseph Fusion. Very bold defending from the Renault. He's fighting for everything that he has got here in Italy. Absolutely incredible battle. Incredible mindset here from Fusion. But you never know. You never know. And Verstappen has got penalties. Let's just quickly scroll through these penalties. So Fusion has not got a penalty. Pete's actually got no warnings. Pete's very good on his cornering, and he's not cutting corners. He's very good. Oh, side by side, we just missed that. Pete's got the overtake done. It's gonna be three wide into Monaco. Here we go down the straight. Fusion's lost 2 positions. Fusion's lost 2 positions here in Italy. Telpure goes to P2. Telpure into P2. Oh, this is. I don't even know. This is out of them. This is incredible. This is what we want down the straight. 3 wide DRS for all these drivers now. The set from Total Pure. He's going to be a sitting duck here in Monza. It's going to be Fusion now. Pete's going to stay behind. Fusion's going to try and just edge himself in front. Total Pure's going to have a good exit now, hopefully. And he's going to get in the slipstream now. So Pete is going to be able to attack. Fusion ghost there. That was so nearly going to be a crash there if he didn't ghost. Oh, that would have been absolute. That would have been curtains gone, curtains over, race done for all these 3 drivers probably. And Fusion is defending hard. He's going to now get back on Total Pure. He's not going to go for that overtake. He's going to play it nice and cool. Fusion must be absolutely hooing himself here in Monza. And this battle for these 3 has cost seconds to 33. So this is a very incredible battle to be having now. And Total Pure, can he get it on the inside? It's going to be a late break-in move. Fusion's going to absolutely close the door on him. That is going to be absolutely incredible hit. Oh, Pete is going to be on the back of Total Pure. It's going to be Fusion's opportunity now to get away. Fusion's opportunity now to get away. This is absolutely incredible. Pete now gets back in a P3. But Pete, he needs this P2. He needs this P2 right now. He gets on the little danger curve there. It's just incredible how things just develop you know, we wouldn't have expected this. Fusion be battling with Total Pure. Like Pete is up there in, you know, P4, P5, around that area in the championship. And like earlier in the season, you wouldn't expect Total Pure to be up like this high up with PT and Fusion. Verstappen as well, he's really raised his game. You know, these drivers absolutely perfectly driven here in Monza. You know, this is what we want. We want banging races like this, and you know, these drivers never disappoint. So, you know, PT, hats off to him. Even if he doesn't get second, P3 is still in an amazing position. You know, incredible. PT then, he's not going to do it this lap, but he's going to have a very, very good. All Fusion's made a mistake on Ascari. Oh, that is going to help PT now. That is really going to help PT now. Here we go. We have got another run for the podium. This actually is for the podium as well. P2, P3, and then P4. Who's going to lose out? Whoever loses out, they're going to be wow fuming. And Pete is hit it on the curve there, the danger curve. And now Total Pure is going to be right on the back of Fusion. He's going to use that DRS to his advantage. Pete is going to just stick behind him. This is incredible, and Fusion's locked up a little bit there. They all did really, and Total Pure definitely had that extra speed going into the Curva de Ratifilia. They come through now, Curva de Grande. And through the chicane now. Oh, Total Pure, a bit late on the brakes there. Nearly hit the back of Fusion. But yeah, incredible. Like, it actually is incredible to see Total Pure battling, you know, for... You're probably only going to get P4 because Fusion and Pete are very good on you know, corners and bunkering, but wow. Just wow. What can I say? Here we go then on the back. They've got Total Pure now on the back of Fusion. Can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can! What an auto around the outside on Fusion, but Fusion's going to try and get him back now. Petey is just sitting there. I think Petey's just like, yeah, okay, I'll stay here, you know. That's cool, that's cool. DRS then for Fusion. Here we go, DRS on the finish driver now. Oh, this is absolutely incredible. Toxic Fusion now is going to go around the outside of the... I don't even know what's going on with the menus there, but here we go. Fusion on the inside, back in a P2. He's back in a P2. Verstappen must be loving this right now. He's in a world of his own right now. He's flying. He's absolutely dominating the field here in Monza. And oh, this is incredible. Absolutely amazing racing from these three drivers right here. And Total Pure definitely not riding those curves there. Not really getting the advantage that he so dearly needs. And he needs to get out of the way of Pete there, or there's going to be some sort of collision. Oh, Matty. He's looking pretty quick. Let's have a look at him here on 22.2. So he's looking pretty decent, if I don't say myself. PT then, he's going to be right on Fusion stuff. You know, Total Pure made that mistake in the Lesmos. Around the Lesmos section of the circuit. So it's, yeah. That's not what he needed to do as they now approach the final lap. Verstappen starts his final lap of the Italian Grand Prix, and it is still a three-way fight for P2, P3 and P4. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to get P3? Who's going to get P4? At the moment, it is looking like Total Pure is going to get P4 because of his penalties, but it's going to be a straight fight between PT and Fusion. Who is going to get this position? Fusion's going to have better tyres because obviously he's on the mediums, better, whereas DJ Danny has not a good race. Not a good race. He's still, you know, getting 4 points. He's still getting, you know, the one he needs. That's still, you know, what he needs to get. But Total Pure definitely, you know, very interesting battle as well in the championship with PT. So this is really, really helping PT with Total Pure's penalties. Fusion then in the P number 1. This is absolutely incredible. Can he do it? He's going to just, you know, he just needs to get nice Lesmos, drive them good, get good exits, and just absolutely bomb it down the straight. It is going to be the final lap of this Grand Prix. Who is going to come out on top here in Italy? I don't even think I'll be able to see Verstappen crossing the line because Pete has had an incredible Ascari in the slipstream now. Goes Pete, he's going to try it, he's moving to the inside, he's going to absolutely, can he get it? Pete now around the outside of Fusion. He's not going to get it because he's going to have a scrummy moment. Verstappen wins the Italian Grand Prix. Second is top next Fusion to keep his championship still alive and increase his gap to 36 in the championship. Woo. Third is TRPT, fourth is Total Pure, fifth is Absolute Gold. Dennis is going to come home in P6, solid result for him. STB Matty then coming through a scar, he's going to have a bit more coverage coming through, it's a little squirrely coming through that section. And what a race for the finest three, Fusion, PT and Total Pure. I believe that Verstappen does not have a mic, but I'm pretty sure that he is very happy with that victory. And it's definitely got him up in the championship standings as well. Seventh is Matty. And then TJ Danny, after a very, very disappointing start to the race. Collisions all over the place on lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, and in the opening stages. He comes home in P8. So that is your end of the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. What a race that was. We had the rain at the start. We had Fusion ballsing up his strategy. But still coming home in P2. But what a result for STB Verstappen 33. I believe that is his second victory this season after his victory in... No, it's not. It's his first victory because Eric Sander won in Monaco. Sorry about that mistake. But that was an incredible, incredible race in Italy. First was STB Verstappen 33, second was Fusion, third was TRPT after a very entertaining 10-lap battle. Fourth was Total Pure, fifth was Dennis VKK, sixth was Absolute Log, seventh was Matty, eighth was DJ Danny. And then people like 30 Screek, Shadow, and of course Edu Perondi. Those were amongst the 5 retirements of the Italian Grand Prix. So STB Verstappen 33 does not have a mic, but I'm pretty sure that he's very happy, as I said previously, with his incredible result here in Italy. He gets the victory. But now we're going to interview 4th place man, the winner of the Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix, the person that seems to have incredible form in changing conditions races. Total Pure, includes your audio. I'm going to give you a quick interview as STB Verstappen 33 doesn't have a mic. Total Pure, an incredible result in Belgium. You've definitely solidified that here in Italy. What's your thoughts on this race?
The start wasn't really good because I got overtaken by few cars, and then when some people are struggling, then when we went on dry, so I started getting my form back and pace, and then at the end, because I had the penalty, I couldn't really make the overtake for P3 or 2. Kind of made the battle useless for me.
Okay. You're in a very interesting battle with drivers like BR Gabriel, who can't be with us this evening. TRPT. Do you think that with your current form, you've had great form, absolutely great form in the last few races, especially last time out in Belgium? Do you think it's possible to, get into that top 4 in the championship and beat drivers around you like PT and Gabriel?
My aim is right now to get top 5, maybe somewhere around that. Especially with the races are going right now.
You know, you started decently well at the start of the season. You just came and you're just really doing things very well in the league at the moment. We're now going to go to third place man TRPT. If he's there.
Yeah. Who isn't talking?
Yeah, just make sure you've got your audio included. Very, very interesting last, battle. Last laps battle. Got a bit of squeaking in the background. Very interesting. But anyway, a very interesting last lap battle. Are you annoyed with yourself that you didn't get second place, or are you still, happy with P3?
Well, obviously I'm happy with it. Another podium. Thoroughly enjoyed the battle with Fusion and Pure. Me and Pure were trying to work together, but then we got a penalty, so
Yeah,
we
I seen that. I was looking and I was thinking they're letting each other through. Like, are they helping each other? So yeah, that was picked up on stream. But
we were just taking it in turns to have a go at him.
Yeah, I was seeing that in the closing stages of the battle, like or was it like the whole race?
What?
Swapping positions.
I don't know. We gave it I don't know how many laps. Probably not. I don't know, 3 laps to have a go. But I mean, I bought it up most of the time. We switched positions, so.
Okay. Well, great P3 finish. Don't really pity. You can definitely stay in this 4th place for the remainder of the season, and perhaps take the fight to Eddie Perondi for P3.
Who?
Eddie Perondi.
Yeah, who's that?
For P3 in the championship. Okay, we're now going to go to your second place man, X Fusion. Before we get going, Fusion, is it true that the claims are true that, or the rumours are true that you're not going to be able to race next week in Singapore?
Indeed. I can't race next week.
Okay, so you're not going to be racing in Singapore. So you're going to be missing that incredible Twilight Grand Prix that we've got offering next week. The gap between you and Eric Stander is 36 points at the moment. So if Eric Stander wins the Singapore Grand Prix, the gap is going to be 11. So it's definitely going to be a crucial race for him. How confident are you, Fusion, that you can still get the championship? Still get this championship, your 3rd championship in STB. Give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Perondi's connection issues, and I think I've got a really good chance because Stander, I don't think his pace is as good as it was at the start of the season. I don't know if you've noticed that, but at the start of the season he was mega. Yeah. But,
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, his pace seems to have dropped off a bit. So I hope it's sort of as bad as this sounds. I really hope he gets slower, just so it makes it easier for me.
Well, Fusion, yeah, you've definitely picked things up as it's been observed in previous races. Out of interest, what races are you looking forward to most after Singapore?
Oh, out of every single one, if I had to pick one, it would probably be USA. Because it's just got a really, really good flow to it.
Definitely be looking out for you in USA. Okay, so that concludes your Italian Grand Prix. We've got a quick announcement as well before we wrap things up. But, the European season is now over. It's been full of twists and turns. It's been full of rain. It's been full of surprises. Total Pure and STB Verstappen 33. Winning in Belgium and Italy. And it has been an incredible European season. But we are back next week with the Singapore Grand Prix. And there's only going to be 6 laps of night as we go into kind of like a spiced up Singapore Grand Prix. It will be a twilight race starting in the afternoon and ending in night. It's going to be a very, very interesting Grand Prix. And yeah, everyone, I don't really think there's much hype. I personally think it's pretty decent, but we'll see how next week goes. I hear you're wanting to know about the announcements. Due to the commentary issues that we've been having the last few weeks, myself, I will be taking over the commentary with Jack Hopwood for the rest of the season. And of course, in season 12, if there is an F1 2007, if it's on F1 2017, I will be also doing the commentary, leading up the commentary next season as well. With my exams, it's going to be a lot easier to do that, as Jack Hopwood said that he wanted to race last week. So I am really looking forward to bringing you, the coverage and bringing you all the races that are left in the season. But from everyone here at STB, here at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, and from the whole of Europe, we will see you next week for the second ever STB Twilight race around Singapore. We hope that the Singapore Grand Prix will offer even more entertainment than it did in previous seasons. But until next week, we'll see you, and goodbye from Italy.